Hey there, everybody. So here is day 4 of shelter in place, which really is more like 2 weeks for me. But anyway, I was just laughing. These guys are quite funny. Um, they're now I know what cats do when they're home all day. They are quite funny. So anyway, day 4, I wanted to talk about how to get good sleep when you're worried. So I have been talking with a lot of people who are worried, concerned, fearful, all the way to full-on panic, where they are physically and emotionally having panic attacks. And I've had moments that have brought me out of a deep sleep of worry and fear. And so I wanted to talk about what we can do right now to make sure that we're getting good sleep when we're worried. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't worry, but here's the thing. Are you getting good sleep? And when I say good sleep, I'm talking about sleep that isn't medically induced. Are you getting good sleep? Because if you're worried, worry can really keep you awake and can wake you up if you were sleeping. So worry is about the future. So you are projecting ahead in time and anticipating catastrophe. You are fearful of something that may happen but is not happening in this moment. So yeah, there's a lot of really horrible, crazy things happening in our world right now. And I don't know your situation, but if you are healthy and if you are alive, which means you're watching this, you're in a good place. Like, things are good. All is well for you right now. So worry is about worrying about things that haven't happened, and your body will actually start to react to that. So the thing is, if you don't really sleep a solid 8 hours without being medically induced into sleep, it can impact your immune system and all your other body systems. And right now, we all need to focus on having a strong immune system. Right, Rudy? Rudy knows. So 8 hours of sleep is the key. And I have people say to me all the time, oh, Allie, I can function just fine on 5 hours. No. All the research says 8 hours is optimal for people, between 7 and 8. And medicating yourself does not give you good, restful sleep. So here are some suggestions to think about. And you don't have to do all of these, but think about doing some of these, especially if you're having trouble getting to sleep and you're having trouble staying asleep. And then you wake up exhausted. Limit the news that you're getting. Okay, we all know what's happening. Limit it to 5 minutes a day, because otherwise it's overwhelming and it'll take you into full-on panic mode. My heart feels for everything that's going on with everybody that is sick and dying and all the families that are left behind and all the healthcare workers. Me fretting about it isn't going to do anything to help them, and all it's going to do is hurt me. So limit your news, seriously, 5 minutes a day. If you want to do 2 minutes in the morning and 3 minutes at night, do not endlessly stream the news. That will keep you awake and keep you panicked. Limit your social media. So you're watching this on social media right now. Limit your social media. What I do is basically twice a day for usually 5 minutes. That's it. And that's scrolling. Now, if I'm putting on content, that's different. But there's a lot of people panicking, and they play out their panic on Facebook. Plus, there's just a lot of information that we don't even know if it's true, and you don't necessarily need to digest that. So limit your social media. Also, avoid technology if you can, starting 2 hours before when you want to go to sleep. Because the blue light in your iPad, your computer, your phone actually tells your brain to stay awake. So limit technology, limit watching television. Don't have a television in your bedroom if you can avoid it. So it's like, well, Allie, what do I do? What do I do? I'm going to be bored. I'm going to be staring at my cats. I'm going to be staring at my spouse. And it's like, I'm bored. Read, stretch, do yoga, go for a walk, journal, meditate, talk to each other, play a board game. You know, do something like that. Make a batch of cookies that you can eat in the morning. The other thing that you can do for those of you who are essential oil users is smell an oil, diffuse it in your bedroom. Topically apply it, smell it. Because when you smell an oil, especially if you're worried or fearful or panicked, it stimulates the olfactory membranes that are in your nose that go right into your brain, because the olfactory membranes are connected to the limbic system, and the limbic system is connected to the amygdala, which is our emotional center, which is where emotions like anxiety, depression, fear, anger, stress, joy, all comes from this area. And so when you smell an oil, boom, it is in. So what are the oils that I like to use to help me sleep? Start with easy oils like lavender, Roman chamomile. If that doesn't work, ramp it up to frankincense and cedarwood. If that doesn't work, go to the big guns, valerian and vetiver. I actually call those the pass-out oils. So you don't necessarily have to start with the pass-out oils. Work your way up and see what works. So it's really important that we get good sleep because it'll keep your immune system strong. Plus, when you get good sleep, you can just make really good decisions during the day and not be so tired. So getting good sleep when you're worried is really important, and I hope these ideas help. So if you have other ideas, post a comment below. All right, talk to you tomorrow.